notice a lot of people in Chicago been going to the federal penitentiary, especially all these rappers. I mean, Trump sent the feds in 2017. Now, when he sent the feds in, y'all think they was riding around with FBI jackets on? No. They was riding around with the Chicago Police Department with regular police uniforms on. So when them guys decided to kill somebody downtown Chicago and they thought they was gonna get away with it, like, come on, man. The feds been all over Chicago since 2017. Trump said he was sending the feds in, and that's what he did. He sent the feds in to fix the carnage in Chicago. People. This is a tweet from 2017. If Chicago doesn't fix the horrible carnage going 228 shootings in 2017 with 42 killings, up 24% from 2016, I would send in the feds. And that's exactly what he did. The city's crime statistics and the use of the word carnage were used on the Orvalli factor on Fox News and appeared on the presidential Twitter feed moments later. Anthony, a Chicago police spokesman, said January has seen 39 homicides as of Tuesday night. A separate statement from the Chicago Police Department on Tuesday night said the city's law enforcement will welcome an interagency effort. Yet again, the Chicago Police Department said they welcome an interagency effort. Like I said, the FBI was riding around in police cars with the Chicago Police Department, not with FBI jackets on. They had on police uniforms, hopping right out, getting in y'all face with their body cameras. Like, come on, man. Who y'all think that was that pulled over the O Block guys when they did that hit and they pulled up in O Block? Before they pulled back inside O Block, a police officer pulled them over and let them go. That was the feds, man. That was the feds that pulled them over, man. They knew who did it before them guys even ran back up them damn stairs, man. Come on now. As the mayor said just a few hours ago, the Chicago Police Department is more than willing to work with the federal government to build on our partnerships like Department of Justice, FBI, the Drug Enforcement Agency, and Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearm Agency, and boost federal prosecution rates for gun crime in Chicago. Emmanuel had some pointed words for Trump Monday for debating the crowd size at Friday's inauguration, said he should instead focus on jobs and education. Emmanuel was also troubled by the Trump administration's decision to highlight Chicago's violent crime statistics on the White House website. In other words, he was embarrassed that Trump put his ass on blast. Let's be real about this. There were thousands of shootings in Chicago last year alone, the website reads. Our country needs more law enforcement, more community engagement, and more effective policing. The mayor said the answer to the city's unyielding violence can be found in police training, supervision, and proactive policing. Emmanuel spoke against the controversial stop and frisk tactics prompted by Trump. It's too late for that now. This was 2017. When he got back in office, he did what he said he was going to do. Back in 2017, he just finishing up where he left off at. We need need our police to have high professional standards, the training to support them in those high professional standards, and the certainty to be proactively involved. If you look at the last year across the country and then say the only answer is to go stop and frisk, that's it. That's not what the world is today. Emmanuel was full of shit. I'm so glad he's out of office. How about those 50 schools you closed down that caused the war to break off in 2012? Yeah, I'm gonna get to that later. Michael Flagger, a renowned Chicago activist, posted a heated statement on Facebook shortly after Trump's tweet. If it's federal resources, don't wait. Send them now, Flagger wrote. If he's talking about federal troops, stop and frisk, and militarized police, which I believe he is, absolutely not. He sent in the feds, man. Okay, that's what happened. He added that all Chicago officials, police, business leaders, churches, and communities need to stop this or expect soldiers on our streets. The Reverend Jesse Jackson responded to the president's tweet with one of his own, saying, "We need a plan, not a threat. We need jobs, not jails." I mean, that's true, but we're talking about the carnage that was going on in Chicago back in 2017. It's still going on. It didn't die down a little bit because the feds out here cleaning Chicago up, thanks to Donald Trump. January could go down as a record-setting month for shootings and homicides in the city. Johnson repeated Tuesday his regular rallying cry that tougher gun laws are required. Policymakers need to stop wasting so long to do something, he says. The people who can most affect this other than police, I don't know what they're waiting for. I really don't, he said. Last year we finished 2016 with more than 700 shootings. If that does not get your attention, then I don't know what will. Following last year's unacceptable rise in violence, the Chicago PD announced plans New Year's Day to quell a city violence heading into 2017. Data made available by the department showed 2016 was one of the most violent years in the city since the mid-90s, with more than 750 murders reported. To combat the rise in violence, police aim to tailor response to different neighborhoods and crack down on repeat violent offenders. Like, come on, man. What do you really expect, man? Like, he had to do what he had to do. And, in other words, the Chicago police wasn't doing their job. The mayor wasn't doing her job because I believe Lightfoot was in office. No, Rahm Emanuel was in office around this time. He was so busy closing down schools and shit, and that's what caused the whole thing to go down. That's what caused the war to break off in Chicago, man. We know that. Okay? So, Trump did what he said he was gonna do, man. He sent the feds in, and the numbers went down, man. 750 murders in 1 year. Come on now. If he would have never sent the feds in, I'm pretty sure the following year would have been 800 murders. He's doing his job. He did his job, and he's finishing off where he left off at.